just want to point out before this video begins, if at any point in this video you think this is staged, I want you to click off this video and don't come back to this channel, because I don't do that here. Anyone on this channel already will know that I don't do this shit. People are always open to give me their thoughts on the video. If you think it's not real and you think it's me being silly, absolutely fine, but don't come in here and say it's fake, because this shit's not even funny. And you know, I have more important things to be doing than staging shit. If you think it's staged, go and find a channel that you think's real. We're just going to get straight into this. There's not going to be no fancy intros, no nothing like that. We're going to get straight into this. We're going to do a paranormal investigation inside my house one last time before I move. And we do have Storm Amy on its way to us tonight. So it could get pretty intense tonight. We're looking at severe high winds, torrential rain, and potential thunder and lightning. I've just checked the weather app, and there is a huge funnel. There are some weird noises going on already. We're going to get right into this. Let's go. So we have about 1 hour until the storm fully arrives. Storm Amy is coming over England in the next sort of hour. What a night to do this video. Alone in the house. You can hear the wind. You can't see it on the camera, but the sky's gone like a tinty yellowy colour outside. Obviously I've got high exposure on this camera, but you can't see it, but I can. It's giving me a really haunting vibe. So, the first thing I noticed after the last video I made on this subject is right in this room. Now, I know I've mentioned this door quite a few times, but it was completely irrelevant to the door. It was actually the shower door. It was around midnight. I'd just come home from work and I decided to have a shower. Everyone in the house was asleep. Bearing in mind, when I'm in the shower, this door is closed. I was in the shower, with it running and everything, having a shower, and I heard this on the window, on the door. I'm not joking, that's exactly what happened. So loud that I turned, switched the shower off, and come running out of this shower to look around to see who just banged on my fucking door. And there was no one there. But it was as, you know, as clear as day. You might say I'm crazy. Maybe it was my mind playing tricks on me. But I don't make this shit up. I don't have a reason to. And, you know, that was quite loud to be just my mind. So, very bizarre. Now, I am going to mention this only because I feel like if it was real, then that's a good point to make. The most recent thing I saw, which made me want to make another video, was this position here. I was coming outside in the middle of the day. It was around 11 AM. I come out here for a cigarette like I'm doing now, and when I turned around to look back at the door, around here, I saw the back of someone's leg, but they were walking that way. I saw it for a brief second on the corner of my eye, and I chased after it, and there was no one there. Now, that could be me, and that might, you know, your brain plays tricks on you, especially when you're looking for it, I guess. But again, it's one of those things like, what if? Do you know what I mean? So I'm mentioning it because what if it was real? It might not be. It probably isn't, but I saw it. So I'm mentioning it. Who knows? It's starting to look really gloomy out there now. You can even see it on the camera. It's kind of like purpley colour out there. I think we have around 40 minutes until the storm gets here. This is going to be interesting. All of a sudden, the wind's just picked up massively. It's getting quite serious out there now. The storm is literally about to touch land. And we're not very far from the sea, so yeah, look at the lamppost shaking out there. It's not going to be long before we start hearing some serious gale force winds and torrential rain. It's just got really dark all of a sudden. Really dark. Yeah. Yep, it's here. It's not going to be long now. Time to set everything up. Right, on to the next thing that I spotted. Just one that we've gone over a few times, but it has happened since the last video. Doors closing upstairs. I never actually knew which one it was because, again, at that point I was the only one in the house. When I came home, all the doors were closed, but I heard a door close. When I went up, they were all closed, so I didn't know which one it was. But it did sound like it come from the first floor, not the second. Yeah. I'm feeling something. You heard that, right? That was the floorboards upstairs. The hurricane is here. Storm Amy has arrived. This is the kitchen area, obviously. I always had a static cam over there on top of the bread bin. We're going to do the same again tonight. We are going to put one over there. We are also going to have one on the stairs looking up, due to the fact that I believe it was that door there that did close, because the sound was quite close and that's the closest door. I'm going to put one on what the fuck was that? We're going to put one on the stairs here. See if that door moves. All the windows are closed, so even when it's starting to get windy, nothing should move. Dogs are snoring. What the fuck was that noise upstairs? This is going on all around me. Okay. Let's carry on. It's only 8 PM. Well, 7:45. I'm on my own now. until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. This is going to be fun. With a storm coming over, it's just me and the dogs. As you can hear, there's a lot of noises going on outside. Let's see what we capture in this video. The wind's definitely picking up outside, massively. I can hear people's bins flying across the road. It's midnight. The TV's on downstairs. Obviously, I'll put it on, but it's still playing. I can hear it. It's very noisy outside, but it's so quiet in here. That door being open like that forever gives me shivers because I've seen that door with my own eyes open on its own. I think it's time to set some static cams up and see what happens. Here we go. Come back upstairs. I'm freaking myself out in my own home. I've still got a week to go before I move out. So I've left the static cams downstairs. They can record whatever. I'm just going to come up here and put the TV on so I don't hear anything. Upstairs. fucking sounds like there's people walking around upstairs. The wind outside is unreal. I don't know what's going on downstairs, but I could hear shit going on upstairs while I was downstairs in the kitchen. And I've decided that I don't fancy freaking myself out to the point where I have to leave this house and go out into the storm. I'm just gonna try and go to bed and let the static cams record until they die. I don't know what they're gonna pick up, but I suppose you'll see in this video. I don't even know at this point. Yeah, but I just don't get it. A lot of people are probably going to say that it's just the wind outside, but the floorboards going like that, as if someone was walking through them, or over them I should say, that's not normal, that's not the wind, come on. I really don't know. But I think it is fair to say that this house is haunted, without a doubt. Now, for the people that were asking in all the other videos, this property stands on the site of an old Victorian house. There used to be a cement works here years ago, but there was always a row of, I think, 12 houses that housed the workers. And these houses were demolished back in 2009, and the cement works in 2011, and then they built this estate. Yeah, this house stands on where one of those houses was. So I think that clarifies where it could have come from, if there is something. I don't know. You let me know. It's 3 a.m. I heard a huge crashing sound right outside my door. It sounds like there's someone out there behind the door. So much that it woke me up. I've just grabbed the camera. It happened literally 10 seconds ago. This is not funny anymore. This really isn't funny. I've never enjoyed making these videos, but I did because the people liked it, but now I'm actually starting to shit to myself. I don't know what to do. There isn't anything I can do about it. The storm outside is causing so much damage. I'm surprised we haven't had a power cut yet. I really am surprised. I'm not gonna go out there. Fuck that. I'm staying in here. You can call me a pussy all you want. I'm not opening that door. I don't want to know. No doubt the static cams will be dead now as well. Their lifespan is shortening every time I fucking use them. Yeah, alright. I don't know, but I'm going to try and go back to sleep. Pretend that didn't happen. Good night. So, it's night 2. The clock has just struck midnight. I'm going to go downstairs and set up the cams again. See what happens. The storm's passed. So anything that happens from this point onwards won't be related to that. Oh, there's moss flying all around the light. I wonder what that tapping was then, but it's that. Let's go. Okay, it is 2 days later from when you last saw that footage. Apart from what you saw, I went through the footage more than once. I think they recorded for another couple of hours, 2 to 3 hours after. Nothing happened. Absolute silence. Very weird, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's the honest truth. Nothing else happened, so there's no point me putting the footage in for no reason. What do you guys think? This was the last video on this subject. If you want to go and watch all the other videos I've made on this house, then I'll leave them in the description for you to go and check out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And yeah, I'm open to suggestions. If you think it's haunted, let me know. If you don't and you think I'm being stupid, let me know. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.